Hey guys, welcome to Micah's Music Corner. This is the corner where I take you through some of my equipment, some of the things that I've been doing for music, because this is my corner, Micah's Music Corner. So last time we went over the Nectar Impact LX25 Plus. I have it set up right here on my computer. Today, we're going to be looking at a USB audio interface, and it is the Presonus Studio 2.4. So I'm going to take you through the Presonus Studio 2.4. I'm going to unbox it, set it up on my computer here later, and then I'll show you some of the things that that you should be doing and the things that it comes with as well. So let's go check it out. This is it right here. This is the Presonus Studio 2.4 box packaging. So this model has actually been discontinued. They don't make it anymore. So if you get a new one, which I did actually, I got this guy on eBay, but you can also get it on, some of the major music stores. B&H, Audio, some of the other ones, the big ones, even like Guitar Center, whatnot. They carry it still. It's still around. They're just selling off their inventory. So the cool thing about this is that it comes with this Studio Magic plug-in suite 2018 edition. So I'll show you that on the computer. I've actually already downloaded the plugins, and I'm using it with Presonus Studio One version 4. The full version because I paid for that software, but it also comes with Studio One Artist version. So once you activate your serial number with this model, you get the Studio One Artist version if you want to use that version as your DAW. So yeah, it comes with Presonus. So I just wanted to show you this. I'm in mypresonus.com. When you get the Studio 2.4, it comes with a bunch of different plugins. And I just wanted to show you guys the plugins that it comes with briefly, just so you can see what additional things that you can get. First of all, the software that it will come with is Presonus Studio One Artist version. So it's a lighter version than what I've been using as my DAW. I've been using the professional version, the OEM. It's the full version. So the light has less plugins. That's probably why they provide all these plugins here for you. First, you got the Plugin Alliance. It comes with 3 different plugins. You got the Brainworks BX Opto, SPL Attacker, Moog Audio EQ 2, right there. You get this Lexicon MPXI Reverb. So now I find it useless. I use the Studio One Reverb more. It comes with this Arturia Analog Lab Lite. I tried using this also. It's actually pretty good. The Analog Lab Lite comes with less instruments than the full, but it's still, I like it. Output movement, I haven't had a chance to try that yet. Klanghelm SDRR2 tube. I haven't tried that yet either. I'm guessing it's either a tube amplifier or compressor. Studio Link trophies by Brian Michael Cox. I tried to install that, but I was having problems installing it on using the download link that they provided. So I'm assuming it's some sort of instrument, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried it yet. UJam Virtual Drummer Fat 2 Studio Magic. This is actually pretty good. It's a cool little loop program for, it creates drum loops. And it's pretty interesting to try. You can try that out. Now, Isotope Neutron Elements. It's a light version of their Neutron plugin. It's pretty good though. So for coming with Studio 2.4, the Studio 2.4, it's not bad at all. So yeah, those are the benefits of purchasing the Presonus Studio 2.4. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. So I'm showing you this thing here. Some of the features: it's got xmax-l amplifier, preamps with high headroom, low noise, musicality, and transparency, 4-segment metering for accurate measure of input and output levels, high quality 24-bit 192 kilohertz analog to digital conversion. So yeah, the 4-segment metering is, you can see it right here, meters right there. So I'm gonna unbox this guy and we'll take a look at it. First of all, it comes with this. It says to stop. And before you operate your Studio 2.4, you must register online for software downloads, owner manual, and instructional video. So I'm going to show you that on the computer right here. Check it out. So I just wanted to show you this. When you first get your Studio 2.4, make sure that you install the firmware that needs to go with your Studio 2.4. So I'm on the Presonus website right here, looking at the Studio 2.4 product. Down below, you should be able to find your, actually it's right here. Click on downloads. It'll show you what you need. So select your operating system, obviously. Download now to download Universal Control. This is the version 3.2.1.57677. I've already installed it, reinstalled it. It's right here. So if you take a look, right now I'm currently still using the audio box USB 96. I have not yet busted out the 2.4 and used it on the computer yet. So this is it right here. You can see Universal Control. I tried to update the firmware right here. If you do that, it says it's already up to date. So yeah, make sure you install this before you plug in your device, your USB device, so that you can make sure that everything is installed in terms of drivers. And there's also documentation related to your item. So there's owner manuals, quick start guides, other warranty information, and so on and so forth. So obviously the product has been discontinued, but you can still get the 2.4. It still exists out there. There's still new ones. I bought a new one just recently, so they're still selling it. Whatever stock has been left. So yeah, make sure you download Universal Control before you plug it in, so that it's working. So this is where you're supposed to get it online, and then they have the health and safety guidelines as well, and it tells you where to register, and it also comes with the serial number at the bottom there for you to register your software. I've already done this, and I've shown you the clip where I did that. And it also, I have a clip in here where it shows where you can go in and get your VST plugins as well. All right, so the next thing that it's in here is the actual Studio 2.4 itself. So this is the Studio 2.4 interface right here. Let's take it out of the plastic so you can take a look at it. All right, so it's got the instructions obviously printed on here. It says to go to mypresonus.com, create a login for your account, register the product and serial number so you can get all the required software that you need for it. And you need to install the driver, the software and owner's manual, and then you got to remove this whole label. It says to remove the whole label, but I might just take out part of the label. This is actually the area that you plug in your USB-C so you can plug it into the computer. So on the back, you can see we have your MIDI in and out here. You also have your main outs, 1L, 2R right here, and your headphone out. And you have a lock that you can lock it right there. So that's the back side. And on the front side, you have your input for your mic or your instrument in right there, number 1, mic in, line in, number 2. This is where you measure the meters right here in the front meters. You have your gains, your instrument 1 gain, instrument 2 gain. This is the mix between playback and inputs. So if you put it right in the center, the playback would be coming in from your computer, and the inputs would be coming that are their inputs here, 1 and 2, instrument or mic. So you can have a balance if you got your headphones or your mains plugged out or plugged into this. It's the balance between what's coming from your computer and also what's coming from your instrument or your mic. You also have your main gain right here and your headphone levels. So this is your main levels and your headphone levels right there. Goes from negative 80 decibels to 0 decibels, and this is from 0 to 11 on your headphone up and down. So I like the feel of this. The knobs, they're very smooth. The one that I'm using currently, the USB 96, the knobs, they have a click to them every time you turn it. It goes click 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 click. And the reason why I'm actually replacing the 96, the USB 96, is because there is like an interference that you can hear when you're listening back to it. It goes tick 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 like that, and that's kind of interfering with the way that I'm listening to my music and whatnot, and listening to what's coming out of my computer. and that's really interfering. Sometimes it gets picked up even when I have a mic in, so that's another thing. It's an interference. So hopefully this Studio 2.4 fixes that. The other thing that it has here is this Ghost, what is it? Phantom power. Phantom power, 48 volt phantom power right there. So you hit the button, turns on the phantom power. That's if you have a condenser mic or such that requires phantom power. So yeah, that's the Studio 2.4 in a nutshell. I'm gonna hook it up and then I will show you guys what it looks like hooked up. So I'm gonna remove the label right here, and I might actually keep this part of the label on. I did cut off the sticker, and behind the sticker was the USB-C input right over here, the USB-C input. So now, of course, the other things that came in the box were cables. This is a USB-C to USB-C cable, and this is a USB-C to USB-A cable, and it also comes with 4 sticker pads. These stick pads that you can put on the bottom of your Studio 2.4, so you can it will grip whatever surface you put it on. This is actually, you could put it in a rack. You can put it in a rack as well, so you don't really need to put the sticker pads, but I might actually put them on here, and let me just show you the cables. So let me show you the cables here. Alright, so I'm gonna show you this. This is the USB-C to USB-C cable. One side USB-C, the other side USB-C. It works well if you have a laptop that has a USB-C port on it, like my laptop has one, for instance. Many newer laptops will have it. Some of the older ones do not. I'm running a desktop, so I probably will need to use this cable right here. It's a USB-A to USB-C cable. It's your standard USB-A side, and the input side on the 2.4 is a USB-C. So that's the USB-C end, and the USB-A end is right here. So yeah, those are the cables that come with it as well. So if you buy one of these, make sure you're using the right cables. They come with the correct cables that you're gonna need, and make sure you install your drivers beforehand, install your DAW beforehand, and make sure that it's all running correctly. If not, you're just gonna have to go to mypresonus.com, look at the instruction manual that after you're registered, make sure that everything is good to go. And so I'd like to say thanks guys for tuning in, or for checking out Micah's Music Corner and looking at my Studio 2.4. I will show you a close-up of it, and I'm also going to show you a it actually being put into action. So stay tuned for that real quick. I'm going to cut this clip, and then we'll show you the clips of it in action. All right guys, so I installed the Studio 2.4, and it pretty much got rid of that clicking noise, the tick 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 sound. I'm pretty happy with that it got rid of that sound. I don't hear it anymore on the playback. I don't hear it anymore when I'm recording. So it's a pretty effective new little tool that I've installed here. I'm gonna get a few close-up shots for you now, and then you can see it. I'd like to say thanks guys for tuning into Micah's Music Corner. Make sure that you keep tuning in, because I'm going to be using my equipment now to be doing some more music. I'll show it to you guys on our channel, some of the music that we'll be doing and how to do stuff with this Studio 2.4, because I've been using it for the mics, as well as using Presonus Studio 1 version 4. Make sure you check that out. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks guys.